to Dungeons and Dragons, Avatar Legend of Heroes.
I'm on the pencil in.
I killed Josh.
That's being put at the beginning.
No! No!
Fire, air, water, earth. You've heard the stories of avatars Kyoshi, Roku, Aang, and Korra. But it's time for new stories to be told. In every era, there are those who seek to maintain the balance and harmony in the world, and those who seek to upset it. How will these stories unfold, and what heroes will rise to the occasion? Hello and welcome back to Avatar Legends: The Legacy of Heroes. I am joined once again by my friends Kiera, Oz, and Morgan. Unfortunately, Megan is not feeling. Sure. Hopefully, she'll be resurrected in time for next session, but she cannot join us today. She's not feeling well enough. But we are back with the original three from not the original three. We are back with the three from last session, and if you missed last session, you can either go back and watch it real fast. It takes 2 hours, but real fast. Or you can get the Quick Notes, Spark Notes version from the one and only Kiera Dowell right now.
I forgot I was doing the recap. All right. We did a lot of things. I remember we went to. Oh yeah, we.
Yeah?
Stop. Okay. We got the platypus bears. But before that, we went to the market and Rock, and then did something with some cabbages. Then we went and got the bears, and we named them Sweetie and I don't remember the other one. And but I think that one ran away. And we traveled to another place. A lot of shenanigans happened, and then we was at a kingdom. I think it was a village of some sort, where we discovered some interesting things about them, and now here we are.
Perfect. Wonderful. All right. So, good morning on your had 5 days of food for that first time, and then it's about a week and a half into your trip to Ba Sing Se. Morning, the sun comes up, and you once again set out on your journey. Is there anything you want to do this morning, though? As Aya gets the cart ready with the platypus bear that stayed, which was Sweetie, and Meng Yao just sort of is standing next to the cart.
Can I inspect some of the goods that they bought from the shop?
Yeah, you see the ones that Avani and Karma bought.
Yeah.
My little pot.
Yeah. Wasn't the pot the only thing you two bought?
Correct.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
With
okay.
my money.
Yeah, okay.
Karma
So,
got food. Karma got food.
are you going to ask them to if you can inspect it, or are you just going to try and inspect it without them knowing?
I mean, I'm gonna just kind of take a look at it, not really doing anything too intrusive. I'm not really gonna ask, but if they call me out, I'll just say, "Oh, I'm just looking," because that is what I'm doing.
All right, sure. Yeah, you look over the pot. It's got that ice rat stamp on on the bottom of it. It looks like just a clay pot that it's not terrible quality, but it's not like super high end quality either. It won't break it if you drop it once. It might break it if you drop it 2 or 3 times, but once
Is
it
there
can
any
endure.
way I can like either fill in or sand off the emblem on the bottom?
You're a waterbender, so I'm gonna say no.
Erosion by water is a thing.
That is true, but that would take a while.
That's fine. If the answer's no, the answer's no.
I would say if you did it continuously for like an hour each day, then like after a week it would fade away. Since you are just a waterbender, if you had an earthbender do it, it'd be much faster because it's, you know, a pot and it's earth.
I'm just gonna put some dirt in it and cover it up.
Okay. All right. Avani and Karma, as you're getting ready and like breaking camp, you sort of notice that Talarok is looking at the vase you bought, and it just kind of looks like they're rubbing some dirt on the bottom of it, but other than that, they're not really like messing with it.
Cool.
Suspicious, but I'm not gonna ask anything.
All right, well,
Me email.
That's not as bad as eating meal, so.
that is true. All right, you finish packing up and you set off on the journey again. We zoom out for a little bit. There's some travel going on, and we zoom back in. You're about, I'd say, an hour or so outside of the desert. You can see the hills and everything on the horizon, but you're about an hour outside of the desert as we zoom back into the travel conversation.
So if we were to make salads a thing, would we have like a shop or like a cart that like moves on?
Please stop with the salads.
I know I made it up on the fly, but I think it's a business idea.
night.
Bonnie's just in the corner, not saying anything, but thinking and contemplating about this.
Every night.
What if we added sauce to the salad?
What kind of sauce?
All kinds of sauces.
Like?
What if we took garlic and
Garlic,
butter
butter.
and we melted it into a sauce for the salad?
That does not sound appealing. Garlic and butter?
Bread exists.
Don't you put something like that on bread?
Why would I put that on bread?
That'd be a good idea. Oh my gosh.
What
Hold
if
on,
we
hold
served
on,
that with the
hold on,
salad?
hold on. Okay, bringing this back. What if we made crunchy things that go on the salad?
Josh is so disappointed.
Crunchy things that go on the salad. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you can use your garlic and butter monstrosity as something to season the bread.
Cool.
What shall we call this bread thing?
Bread crust.
We'll workshop it.
Or
Zoom out. Josh just has to mute us all.
We zoom out from that conversation. Travel a bit more, and we zoom back in as you reach the edge of the desert. You can clearly see as the normal ground sort of gives way to sand, and in the distance you can see what looks like a little town of some sort.
Hey guys, look. There's a little town of some sort.
great.
How are we doing on supplies?
We should probably stop just in case.
Good idea. Ahanu, Onward toward the town.
Looking back, you notice that for whatever reason, your supplies seem to be dwindling faster than you originally expected them to. You're not entirely sure why, but you continue on forward, and you eventually get to this little like sand village, like made out of like hardened sand. Yeah. Adobe.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
There we go. Made out of like Adobe and stuff like that.
Adobe Abodies. I'm sorry.
If you look more around the town, you can see in the center this giant sort of out of place glacier that is there, and there are people who are walking around. Some of them are like wrapped up in cloth bandages. Others are in just like very thin fabric clothing as to help beat the heat. There are also sorted animals that are used to like ride around on and so on.
So is the glacier in like the market area, or is it its own separate thing?
It's dead center of town. There are some like markety things around it because that's like where the big hub is. But for the most part, there are shops on the outside of it. So if it makes a circle, the center of it has the glacier. On the outside of the circle, but inside the circle, but on the outside of it is the main shops, and then there's like little like setup markety things near towards the glacier.
Sure. Hey guys, call me crazy. What if we avoided that glacier? I just have a feeling.
Oh, I wanted to touch it.
Can I generate like a little ice in my hand?
With the water from your water skin,
Yeah.
roll for rely on skills and training.
No. It's gonna be 7 plus. What do I add?
Focus.
That's gonna be a 7 plus 1, 8.
Okay, so you're able to make like a small chunk of ice, but it quickly melts. So then you just have another puddle of water in your hand.
Just as melting, it's like touch it fast, then you'll know, and you don't have to touch it. Just said touch it.
Yeah, you can say that, but as Karma is about to touch it, if they do, like right as they get their fingertip on it, it melts.
No.
Like back to water.
Oh.
It is very hot.
Touch the glacier.
Okay.
I don't think we should go near the glacier.
Karma, as Talark is saying this, Karma is just walking closer and closer to the glacier.
Can we do the thing where Karma's walking and I'm just kind of like holding on to their robe, just like, I don't know if this is a good idea, just dragged along, cannot stop this Amazon.
You're the second tallest person, Oz, right? Talark
Yeah,
is? Yeah.
but Talarok's the skinny little guy, and Karma is big strong.
I will give you like holding on to like the leg, as you know, like you're being dragged along. You're just holding on to the leg of Karma. You know that scene? Yeah. So Karma like slowly sort of walks over, dragging Talarok, who's holding onto their leg.
Karma, what if we... No, Karma, please.
Karma,
I'm getting sand in my mouth.
Karma, when you get to the glacier, you put your hand on it, and it's incredibly cold to the touch. Like, it's super cooling in this super hot air.
Chilly. Wonderful.
Maybe we should go see some of the shops for some more supplies.
Yes, let's go see the shops.
I touched
Talarok.
the glacier one last time before going with them.
Okay. As you touch the glacier and you just kind of walk off, Talarok, as you look around, as you're being yet again dragged, as you head to like the shops and such, you notice that other like touristy looking people who don't super look like they live here are also doing the same thing that Karma was doing and have been doing so since before Karma was touching it.
Sure.
just like a traditional thing of everyone just like, you can see some animals like licking it too to get sustenance.
Okay.
Do I see anyone or anything familiar?
In this desert town, no.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'm gonna. Ooh, we should have Sweetie get a drink from the glacier.
I'm gonna say that Aya has already taken care of that.
Okay, cool. Hanu, you thirsty?
Aya has decided to park the cart near the glacier enough to where Sweetie can like get some sustenance out of it.
Is Ahanu thirsty?
Yes, Ahanu is very thirsty, as it is an ice rat not used to this very hot weather.
Go on, go boy.
He
Have drink.
he scampers up the ice, and you lose sight of him as he is super happy with what seems to be familiar territory.
No. He goes like in the iceberg thing.
Well, yeah, he's like climbing all around the ice, and you kind of lose sight of him as he scampers around. So
I'd
essentially,
like to climb after him, and I'm nervous without him.
roll skills and training again. Roll for focus.
Oh.
Roll with focus.
That's gonna be a total of 6.
In your effort to climb the ice, you sort of panic water bend and like make it a giant sort of water flood as it all just kind of melts.
Melts.
Yeah, the giant glacier that's the centerpiece of this town just kind of.
Do I have Ahanu though?
Yeah, Hanu gets swept up in the water, and like you can clearly see where he is now.
I would like to retrieve him and then try to put the glacier back together as best I can.
Roll with focus again.
Oh, that's gonna be a 13.
Oh yeah, no, perfect. It's like exactly like it used to be. You also add a little bit of your own bending water because you feel bad, so it's slightly taller.
Can I, as I'm bending it back into place, can I put Ahanu was here, WUZ?
Yeah, you put that at the base of the outside. So if anyone paying attention and decides to read it can see Ahanu was here.
Yes, incredible.
Hold on. How does
Listen, I
that
averted a crisis, let's go shopping.
know how that affected the surroundings?
It's fine! Everything's fine! Let's go shopping!
Uh, everyone for a second got like super drenched in water, and then the next moment they blink and then like it's all back up and they're all dry again. So it was like
They were just like, oh,
there was a second of it's melting. Whoosh. Oh, that water feels good. Whoosh. Aww.
I see. Okay.
Hey, the glacier's back. Woo! You hear people talking about, is there a waterbender in town? I don't know. Why would they be out here in the desert?
I immediately take off my waterbender shirt and like tuck it into like my pocket or something. I'm gonna get the worst fucking sunburn.
I don't know if canonically you would. I mean, it would take you the longest, probably, being
For
from
sure,
the
but-
poles. Yeah,
We're in a hot desert.
that is true. Yeah, I don't actually. They never addressed well, other than sunburns in Avatar. I don't think they did.
They're all
Like-
just influenced by the elements, unless it's used against them.
Yeah.
or for them.
All right. So you go off to look at the shops. There's the there's like a place that's like sort of a little hangout with drinks. You can see people with like little coconut things that they're drinking out of. And there's the stalls that have what looks like food that's maybe 2 or 3 days old, depending, because it was of course shipped here, and the heat's causing it to dry up real fast. But for the most part, it doesn't look too bad. It's just like your normal sort of shop scene, kind of like a smaller version of what was at Omashu.
Coconut eggs have the tiny umbrella in them.
Yes, they have tiny umbrellas in them.
Have to go.
I
Yes.
must have tiny umbrella.
A tiny umbrella.
Josh is so disappointed.
Oh,
Do you just put the tiny umbrella or like the drink itself?
Yes. Let's go.
So you walk into the establishment in how do you walk in? Like, yes, Oz.
I'm
To put my shirt back on to enter the establishment.
So do you need to, or are you going to?
I'm asking if I need to.
No, you do not need to.
Just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep my waterbender shirt tucked away.
Okay. How do you walk in? Do you like walk in all smooth, or do you just like burst in, or how?
I burst in and they follow.
Okay, Karma bursts in, and immediately
I
everyone
don't
kind of.
follow. I give it a pause, and then I also burst in.
I give it a pause. I don't burst in. I just look around nonchalantly and walk into trying to hide myself from what's going on.
Okay, so when Karma walks in, bursts in, everyone who's there's a lot of people there. Some of them look kind of shady, some of them look just like regular people, so on. There's a bartender, and like maybe there's like some bar music playing, and then suddenly it all just record scratch, turn, and just stare at you as you walk in. You walk off to wherever, you wave, walk off a little bit. They all go back to their conversations. 2 seconds later, boom, Talrock walks in. Same thing happens. Music stops
No
again.
shirt.
Everyone turns. This is time that they take it in a little quicker. They're like, okay, so this is just another person who wants to enter this way. Cool. All right. And then they all go back to the conversation. Next, Avani walks in. However, even though it's quiet, the doors kind of squeak, and everyone yet again stop, turn. They're like, okay, what is it this time? And they just see Avani like, no.
And I do one of those like slink away against the walls of
As everyone
Don't look at
watches
me,
you.
Don't look at me! Don't look at me!
As everyone watches as Avani just sort of slinks along the wall towards Talrock and Karma.
Tell me that there's a table of people playing some sort of gambling game.
There are a few Paisho tables, and then there are a few like what looks like people gambling with cards and like dice.
I'm not old enough to drink. Let's go play cards.
Drink, drink, drink.
There's the alcohols.
Oh.
The alcohol don't exist as far as I can tell.
Alcohol exists.
Not in the Avatar universe. I have not. Well, I mean, there's this wine, I think, in some of it, but this is a non-alcoholic place.
I'm still going to go gamble.
All right, cool. All right. So you walk over to one of the tables. Do you go to the one with dice, Paisho, or cards?
Let's go dice.
Dice. Okay. So you walk over to the one with the dice, and they say, they kind of look at you up and down. Hey, stranger, what are you here? What are you doing here?
Oh, you know, I'm just a drifting man looking for some good times, good friends. Toss a couple of dice around.
Ah, you play?
Sure, what's the game?
We call it Fool's Dice. The goal is to get the lowest number when you roll. You in?
Sure, I'm in.
All right.
I don't know why I'm doing a voice.
What do you have to offer?
How many money do I have on me left?
You have that handful of coins. No, you spent some of that. You have.
I think I have like 5 coins left.
Yeah, you're right, because some of it was also donated. So you have those 5 Water Tribe money coins. You also have that shirt and the water skin and a Hanu and so on.
Here you imply that I would ever wager my best friend.
You look at the table and you see that there's like a sword on there. There's like one of those mango fruit drinks, and you see there's like a letter, bunch of, they're just kind of gambling with whatever. There's not really money.
My shirt.
Okay, you lay down your shirt. All right, stranger. If you can beat us, you win the hand. Are you ready?
Yep.
Oh, also, if you get snake eyes, you don't win.
Okay.
All right, ready? Roll. I got,
Goals to get low, right?
yeah.
I got 5.
Oh, you roll 2 dice.
Yeah.
Okay,
A 2 and
9.
3.
Oh, wait. 5 and a 4. 9. Ah, I see. You play well. Here you go. They hand you back your shirt. They hand you, and then you get to pick one thing that's on the table.
Aw. So there was a sword, there was a letter, and what else?
A sword, a letter, one of those mango fruit drinks, and some like there's like a scroll there, and then there's some clothes as well, like folded up.
Scroll?
You grab the scroll.
Yeah.
Okay. You grab the scroll. Unless you want to walk away, you aren't gonna look at it right now. You want to keep gambling?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
This is how it starts.
what
Someone
do you-
get Palarock out.
What are you wagering this time? Shirt
My
or the
shirt
scroll?
again.
Shirt again. All right, because now you have shirt or scroll. And go.
7.
8.
Woo.
Very close. All right, pick. Oh, you're real lucky there, aren't you, kid? All right, pick your prize again.
How good is that sword looking?
You
It's like a really old beat up one, or is it nice?
You can't tell it's sheathed, but the handle quality looks really good.
I'll take that sword.
All right, pick up the sword. Would you like to keep going?
Good.
All right. You walk away with a sword and a scroll and your shirt.
It was real fun, gents.
They continue to play.
Can I get a peek at that scroll now?
Yes, 1 sec though. What is Karma and Avani doing? As
Getting a
Talrock
drink.
is
Getting a
Talrock is
drink.
enabling. Okay.
Getting
You
a
walk
drink.
you walk over
Another
to
drink.
you walk over to the bar. All right, what do you have?
What is that fancy drink with the umbrella in it? The
Oh, that's-
tiny umbrella?
Oh, that's our mango. That's our mango. Yeah, that's our mango fruit drink. Our mango fruit drink. That's all we have.
Work here? Should you know what the name of the drink is?
I forgot the name. Hold on. Let me look that.
Oh my
that up.
goodness.
Yeah,
This
there's a.
establishment is run by a guy who doesn't know what the old drink is.
Hold on.
I think I should get it for free.
Mango.
Yes, please don't use any more of my money.
I'll buy yours.
Good, thank you.
Buy
Cuisine.
yours.
Mangoes.
I'm
What is it
full.
called?
Assuming they'll take my money.
It's fish.
that I
Frozen
acquired.
mango smoothie. There we go. That's what it's called.
Oh yeah.
Frozen mango smoothie.
All right. We have a frozen mango smoothie, and that's kind of all we got.
I'll take 2.
Ah, good. We're very famous for these.
I am paying for yours, dollar.
All right. He starts to make them. As you look around the room, you can see that there's a bunch of different people there. There's of course the shitty characters, like I mentioned. There's some older people around. There's also like some scholarly looking people and so on. And he hands you your drinks. All right, that'll be 4 copper pieces.
Yes. To accept whatever currency that I have.
I don't remember the airbenders having currency. What do you have?
Currency.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mysterious currency.
There's a person sitting at the bar who looks over as you say currency and just kind of hold out I don't know what. But they look over and they notice your tattoos. Excuse me, are you an airbender by chance?
Yeah.
Wow, we don't see a lot of those around here too often. But I'll pay for your drinks, and they put down some copper pieces for the bartender who takes them. But could you possibly assist me with something?
What do you need assistance with?
Well, you see, the desert is very treacherous to cross, and I was trying to find my way to a library that's fabled to be there.
Interesting. A library, you say?
Yes. It's filled with vast knowledge, and I just wanted to find a very rare book that it might be in it.
Okay. Do you know where it's at, by chance?
I do have a map to the library. I don't know where the book would be held, but this is in another piece of paper. They have like an envelope, but this envelope contains the name of the book. I just don't know. I'm not allowed to open it until I get to the library.
I see. And I'm not sure how you think I'm able to help you.
Well, you see, I can't bend, and I think that as an airbender, you could easily get across this desert and possibly defend from whatever could be out there at the same time.
Okay. I see.
Going on, do I hear this sing a sound right by Karma?
Yeah, you can hear him.
Okay.
Since they're sitting as on the other side of Karma, so Karma, being so tall, is sort of blocking the view of you.
Can I do this on Karma's arm?
Oh my gosh, I didn't know you had a child with you. I'm so sorry.
I get super offended. I am not a child! I step to the side.
The entire bar quiet.
Not my child.
Please back behind Karma.
Child. No children.
Oh, I apologize. The last time we saw any airbenders around, they had children with them.
I'm inclined to help you with this journey.
Oh, well, see, I'm not actually gonna go. I need I need someone to retrieve it for me, and I will meet them at Ba Sing Se.
For sure? For real?
Bonnie
That
does
is very-
another one of these.
It is very convenient. How long? Okay. We you know what? I'll do it.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. They hand you the envelope and a map of the desert, and they sort of get off the table, or get up from the bar off the bar stool, and they begin to walk out the door, and you hear a whistle. And if you look closely out at past the opening of the establishment, and you can see out to the street, you see a badger mole sort of dig its way up from the surface. They climb on top of said badger mole, and then they burrow down underneath the surface as they travel via tunnel.
Okay. Cool. Please tell me you guys saw that.
Avani for
I'm
sure
just trying to
did.
get a free drink.
Avani for sure did. This was still in the middle of Talarock gambling.
Cool. Ivani.
I'm still behind your arm.
Okay, I have a map and an envelope. Hey, Ivani, make sure Talok stays away from the envelope, please.
Okay, I got it. Do you want me to hold on to it?
You seem trustworthy. I'll let you hold on to the envelope. Make sure nothing happens to it. Don't open it. Don't open it.
Okay, I got you. Puts it in. Do I even have anything to hold anything? I'm trying to remember what all I have.
I keep the map.
The mappums.
So I'm looking at it. Looking at the map while sipping my drink with the umbrella in it.
Can I look at the map with you?
Yes.
Perfect.
You see that the map is a little older. It's got marked a date from like a few decades ago, and there is a clear path to what looks like a library in the middle of the desert. And around it there's like weird little symbols of like warning this or like avoid this area sort of deal.
Cool. Is Talok done gambling?
Yeah, Talak is done gambling, and he joins you over at the bar.
Woo! Hey, Talok.
So at the bar, did you separate?
What?
Are you still at the bar, or did you go once you got your drink?
I feel like I don't know. I feel like we were at the bar and we were stopped by the person because he paid for the thing. So I feel like we're still by the bar.
Yeah, yeah, you turn or you're like looking at the map at the bar. Talak joins.
Hey, Talok, I have a quest. You want to go on a quest?
I love quests. Let's go. Can I get a drink first?
Yeah.
Man at the bar.
Talak orders the frozen mango.
Can I order one for me and two for my friends? I know they would get me if it was them.
The bartender kind of looks at Talak, looks over at Karma and Ivani, back to Talak, confused, but makes 3 drinks.
Can
Hands
I
them to
do this behind
Talak.
him?
Yeah, but the bartender's not paying attention because also if you're behind Talak, can't see you.
Cause I too short. Okay.
Really should have thought through these heights. Anyway.
Damn it.
All right, so Talak gets the 3 drinks. You pay with Water Tribe money. Bartender accepts, but you're out of money now.
Hold on, I want to find a way to finagle these for free.
Oh, okay. All right, that's gonna be 3 copper pieces.
Tell you what.
Wait, hold on.
I can
Wait,
do
not 3,
something
6.
better
6
than
copper
copper
pieces. Sorry,
pieces.
6 copper pieces.
I was gonna say.
It's because I'm cute. I'm the cute one.
No, it's because Talak is a male presenting.
Hold on. So
I'm not gay? Oh no!
hold on.
I thought the bartender was gay. I didn't know it was sexism.
Sexism.
It can be both.
Elijah.
Damn. I feel dirty. Regardless, I'm gonna try and flirt with the bartender to get them for free.
Okay, you know what? You don't have to roll for it. Just how are you gonna flirt?
In a shirt. Just like, listen, it's hot out there, and what can I say? I think a nice, cool, refreshing drink. Maybe we can, get to know each other over these drinks.
Oh yeah, well that sounds great, but I'm kind of busy here, so just kind of hands
You
it,
don't have a minute for
opens
me?
palm. No, but I need, you
I
know,
take the
work
palm,
and
turn
pay.
it over, and kiss it.
The bartender just kind of looks confused, and then at that point, one of the people you were gambling with walks up and is like, do you really not have any money?
A little money.
Hey, barkeep, put it on my tab. This kid's cool. And
Thank you, sir. I didn't even get your name. I offer a hand.
I never gave it, but you owe me one. I come to collect someday.
I can't believe I've given us another plot hook.
All right.
And by that time, I will have the funds to repay you.
Sure. And he walks off.
You're not gonna give me your name?
Nope. You notice that
All right.
during the handshake, though, you notice that you got a card. And
What does it say?
it doesn't say anything. It just has a golden boar on it with wings.
Okay. I'm gonna pocket that. In my
Alright.
pants pocket. Because I'm not wearing my shirt.
Okay. Well, you have 3 drinks in your arms now.
I
And
give on in one to Karma.
as you hand it to them,
Friends.
you notice that they're already holding another drink in their hand that's like half full.
Oh, hey, where'd you guys get those drinks?
Can I quickly like chug my drink and throw it behind me?
You do, but like it's super obvious. Super obvious. Talrock can see it. Talrock can see it very clearly as you then accept the other drink. Like, yeah, thanks.
Cool. So, a quest.
What?
You can tell Talrock's a little fucked up.
So the stranger asked me to go retrieve a book from a mysterious library in the middle of the desert.
Interesting. Did you get this stranger's name and information?
Nope.
This town does not like giving names, huh?
Nope.
All right. Do you know what you're retrieving?
What?
Do you know what book exactly you're retrieving, or you just know a book?
No. Just a book in this envelope that I gave Avani. But we can't open
Oh,
it.
cool. What?
We can't open it.
Why can't we open it?
It says specifically not to open it until we get there.
Okay.
To the library.
I respect that. I don't respect it.
Respect it.
I'm going to obey it, but I don't like it.
Okay. Well, we have a map.
Great. Do we want to do that now? Because we have Meng Yao.
I think we should get some supplies and think about it.
Drinks back. I'm giving them to Aya and Meng Yao.
That's cool.
Talrock successfully takes them back, but some of it's already been sipped out of. So it's not as full as it was originally.
Fine.
Alright, you head back out. Talrock
Pour a
delivers.
little bit of my drink into those two so that they're back up to full.
Okay. Talrock walks out, finds Meng Yao and Aya, hands them the drinks. As everyone, and then meets back up with Karma and Vani to go around like the market shop sort of looking area. You're able to find some pretty good supplies. It still costs money though, and y'all don't have any.
I've got 5 coins to last until I get back home.
Currency.
Eyes and 4 coins.
Digging around, Meng Yao eventually walks up and puts down like 2 golden coins. You notice to wherever it is that you're shopping, and you're able to get the supplies. Then
You've had money this whole time?
yeah, the Earth King gave it. The Earth King, the King of Amashu gave it to me for emergencies, in case this group couldn't handle it. The task of getting me to Ba Sing Se.
How much did he give you?
That's unimportant, but also, we definitely should have been there by now. You are for sure taking the long way.
Understand that you want to get to Ba Sing Se. But it's a long, long way to Ba Sing Se.
Well, no one actually said that I wanted to go to Ba Sing Se, and she
Do you
just sort
not
of,
want to go to Ba Sing Se?
she just kind of, well, that's where I'm supposed to go. So, she just kind of walks back.
Well, I say Meng Yao, real quick. Is there a deadline for you to be in Ba Sing Se by?
Not that I'm aware of.
We're taking a little detour.
All right, sure. Doesn't make a difference to
Have you
me.
heard of the library out in the desert sands?
Oh yeah, the Library of Washington.
Yeah. We're going there.
She kind of looks at you, kind of assessing whether or not you're joking, and then decides that you aren't, and just shakes her head and walks back to the cart.
So we're far away from the library of Wanchiton.
About 2 days out.
Travel montage.
Yeah, so we're gonna skip the whole going back in and out. You travel for 2 days, and you get to what looks like the library. You think it is anyway. There's like, it's what would assume to be like the top half of a building.
Sure.
Like it's pretty expansive still, but it's like the top half. You can see it's like just windows, no doors.
Cool.
Hey, Karma.
Yes.
Did this mysterious benefactor say how to get inside the library?
No.
Great.
They were very sure that I would be able to complete this task. So maybe there's some way to get it.
Looking around, you notice that they're like little fox creatures running in and out of the library. Some of them are just kind of climbing up through the windows and down, and some of them are coming out through the windows and moving about.
Like to pet one.
They are moving too fast for you to do that.
I want a fox creature.
Oh my gosh. Hear me out. We climb the building.
Does the building look like climbable, Josh?
Yeah, like relatively. It's not terribly like.
Okay, I didn't
It's like-
know if it was
like-
like sandblasted smooth.
No, it's like it's got like ridges. It looks kind of like it's made out of brick.
Sure, okay.
Climb to the window.
Okay, yeah, you easily climb through the window with some rope and some airbending help, and in Bonnie's case, earthbending help. And you get through, and you come over. You sort of realize that the window is like, if here's the window opening, right on the other side of it is a shelf that you can like kind of step on and then climb down. And you make it into the library. The library.
Aya, watch the cart. Stoically and silently.
Yeah, Aya and
Yeah.
Meng Yao have decided to just kind of stay at the cart and keep it safe from
They've been hanging
whatever.
out alone at the cart a lot recently. Do you guys think?
Oh, I haven't noticed.
I mean, I'm not sensing a lot of chemistry. They're both kind of the strong silent type, but I don't know. We don't know what happens when we're out in town or breaking
Yeah.
into libraries.
Romantic tension.
Interesting.
Ivani's doing one of these things.
You
Ooh.
as you're talking amongst yourselves, you hear the sound of like some flapping in the distance, and then just some like pitter patter of talons on wood coming towards you.
I'd like to mention that in the 2 days' time, I have put my shirt back on.
I'd hope so. All right.
Just, I wanted that to be completely clear.
You as you look around and you hear the noise coming closer, you see coming closer to you is this like giant owl creature. He seems friendly enough, but like he's towering at like at about 13 feet tall.
Ooh.
What are you?
The owl.
Hmm? What?
Kiera, don't fuck the owl.
Wasn't gonna.
The way you said ooh.
Because it's tall.
Yeah, don't fuck the owl.
Oh, birdie.
What are you
Don't
doing
fuck
in my
the owl.
library? What are you doing in my library?
Hi, owl.
The name is Wan Shitong.
What? What?
My name is Wan Shitong. I am the spirit who lives in this library. What are you doing here?
I'm here to retrieve a book, I think.
Ah, you seek knowledge from my library, is it? Well, the rules are fairly simple. You may take knowledge so long and look at the knowledge so long as you leave some knowledge first. And he sort of like makes a gesture for you to now present knowledge to him. Something to add to this wonderful collection.
Be a physical thing?
It can be, yeah, it has to be something physical that he can add to the collection somehow.
Do you have a pencil? Sorry. Do you have a quill and some parchment?
It has to be already on you, as we don't have
I would
those.
like to look at my scroll that I won at the bar.
Okay, you look at the scroll, and it is a waterbending scroll. It... That's the wrong. It's a waterbending scroll that holds the ice gauntlet move.
Ooh, and that's an attack move?
It's a defend and maneuver move.
Oh, okay, cool. Can I just sort of memorize that real quick before I hand it over?
Not enough for you to learn it.
Can I scribble it down on something?
Yeah, so you like
I feel like I would have looked at it.
like you grab a piece of paper and a thing to sort of start marking it up, and you notice that Wan Shitong sort of gets close to you, sort of looks over your shoulder. Ah, that's a nice sword you have there.
Not to present?
Well, I mean, fine craftsmanship is always a good knowledge of its own.
Can I take the sword out of the sheath so I can at least look at it first?
Yeah, you take the sword out of the sheath, and you see like there's like it's a pretty good like oh, what are they called? The tie blades.
Sure.
Yeah, so it has engraving on it of like a manufacturer's engraving, like a signature. Other than that, it's a pretty standard sword. The hilt looks really nice and everything. The blade looks clean. It's a little older.
Can I write the manufacturer's name before I give it to Wan Shi Tong?
Yeah, absolutely. You're able to very quickly look at the manufacturer signature and write it down. What you can make out of it, though, because it is a little old, is you get a D, a faded letter, and then an O.
Okay. Yeah, then I will give the sword to Wan Shi Tong.
Okay, he takes the sword. Ah, thank you. And the other, and you two? What knowledge do you present?
All I have is that airbending scroll.
We also have a map.
I do have a map. Have a map.
He looks at it. This is of the desert. I don't exactly need it, but acceptable. Whoosh. Takes it.
Do I even have anything?
Other than that envelope, not really.
Does
that count?
I need to know what's in the envelope.
He's just gonna wait. You can do whatever you want right now as long as you don't like go searching into the library.
Can I go searching into the library?
I mean, yeah, I guess you can. He has some rules. He wants to go.
More waterbending scrolls.
He's sort of waiting to see what Avani produces before he says any rules or whatever.
No, I'm gonna wait then.
Pick karma because the only thing that I have is the envelope. And I'm like, all I have is that envelope.
You're in the library. You can open it now. The rules were just open it when you're in the library.
Oh my gosh. Okay, open the envelope. Give me the envelope.
You open the envelope. You see in it is a note and what like another piece of paper. On the piece of paper, it has the word Tome of Avatars on it.
What of avatars?
Tome of Avatars.
What does that mean?
That's
I think that's the book title.
yeah, that's the book that you're looking for. And there's a letter that details just like dear whoever finds this. Dear to whom it may concern.
Gross.
Upon opening this, I assume that you have found your way into Wan Shi Tong's library. I am in need of this very particular book, but please do not let Wan Shi Tong find out about it. For I need you to deliver it to me, and he is not known to allow people to leave his library with the knowledge that they seek. If you are able to get it to me, though, you will be paid handsomely. You will just have you will find me at the Ba Sing Se Academy, and you just have to ask for the professor of historical archives.
So this knowledge that we have to give, it has to be physical?
Yeah.
Something physical. Wait, hold on. Do we still have the envelope? Is it ripped to pieces?
How did you open it?
I don't know.
Did you choose to? Okay, if you open it carefully, yeah, it's still there.
Can I use it as paper?
Sure.
Can I explain what currency is on this paper?
He already knows what currency is. It's not adding any knowledge.
Damn it!
But he does
Okay.
look at the envelope, and he, that seal is very unique. I'll take it anyway. And he takes the envelope with the seal. You still have the other two papers. You took them out.
Can I pocket those papers?
Yeah, you can put those papers in your pocket. Well, you may explore and enjoy the library. Just I ask that you do not take anything out of the library when you leave. Also, do not disturb my little friends. Oh, and he sort of gestures to the foxes that are moving around. They are helping me gather more knowledge.
I can't pet a fox.
No, you cannot. And he just sort of he then walks. He turns around, walks away to wherever he
Do
goes.
the foxes get breaks?
Yes, they do. As
Do they
he
get fair and
responds.
ethical treatment and payment?
As this is happening, he's like walking a little bit, pauses to turn, respond, walks, pauses, turn,
Oh yeah,
respond.
sure.
Yeah. Yes, they
Do
get
they have
paid.
dental?
They don't need dental.
They have teeth?
Yes, but that's not how this works.
Can I
Oh
try
no.
to unionize the? I'm not going to try and unionize the foxes.
We should go look for that book.
Look for the book. Oh no, I have to figure out how to steal a book.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
not privy to any of this.
So,
Just
I'm just gonna go look for some waterbending scrolls to copy down.
all right, seeking information openly.
I go to look for the book, I guess.
You have not keyed Talarock into this, so I don't know how I can help you.
Hold on.
Just start sweating.
It's okay. It's okay.
What have I done?
Oh, hold on. I just realized. All of you roll with harmony.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I just realized something I forgot.
Roll for what?
Just roll with harmony.
7 plus 0, 7.
I have an 8 plus 1, so I have 9.
Same.
Oh no.
It was close, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, you're gonna have to stumble around blindly. You could have had a knowledge seeker guide. And yeah. So far it's brief though. Roll again, just regularly.
Nothing to add?
Yeah, well, you'll all add +1 because you haven't been here very long yet.
Okay, that's a 9 plus whatever.
I have a 3 plus 1, so that's a 4.
I got a 4.
And if we're adding 1,
Well, if we're adding 1, this only really affects Talarock. Avani and Karma are just kind of blindly stumbling through.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on. I want to miss, okay. I'll explain in a sec. But Talarock, that takes a long. Your choice. You can either it's either gonna take you a long time to find the information you want and mark 1 fatigue, but you find it. You can also, well, on a hit, you find the answer to your question. The GM will tell you where you find it and what the answer is. On a 10 plus, choose 1. Okay. So then your search could also make Wan Shitong suspicious. He has some questions for you, or you find a limited version of the answer. The full answer still eludes you. One of those 3.
a 10 plus?
Yeah.
Looking for waterbending scrolls, man.
Okay, so it takes a long time to find the answer, but you find it. You can mark 1 fatigue, or you get Wan Shitong gets suspicious, or you find a limited version of the answer.
Mark of fatigue.
Okay, so it takes a little bit, but you find like a water tribe section, and you find it's filled with scrolls of water bending.
Hey.
I'm gonna say in the time it's gonna take Avani and Karma to do their thing, you have enough time to read 1 fully and 1 of them like partway through.
So what are my options here?
Okay,
For reading.
you get that one's not allowed yet. That one's not allowed yet. You can either learn Refresh, the healing one. It's innovative, observe, or you can learn Ice Prison. Those are
Like
those
refresh and
Ice
get a
Prison.
little bit of ice prison.
Okay. Yeah. So you need to still find the when you get out, if you ever find another thing to do with Ice Prison, you'll learn the full thing. But right now you've got Refresh as a learned technique. Along with your Ice Gauntlet from earlier.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Zoom back over to Karma and Avani. You stumble around kind of blindly for a little bit trying to find the answer, and you figure you find this room that is marked with all 4 bending symbols. However, it looks like it's like shut.
How do I open it?
Looking around, you can see that there's like a lever, and there's some tubes that connect to the symbols.
I see. Oh no.
Where are the tubes connected to, or are they just...
There's like a little funnel opening, and then the tubes themselves kind of wrap around and then get to like the symbols on the door.
Okay.
Is there any way to move said tubes?
To move them? No.
Okay.
How do I open?
Do you say that out loud, or are you asking me?
I'm asking you.
Oh.
Open this door.
The way to open it would be to use all 4 elements.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Damn it.
That means
Okay.
that means I have to find Talarock.
Yeah.
Would have told us what we were doing instead of just being all secretive.
How about,
Recruit Aya.
can one of us stay at the door and then one of us go find them?
Yeah. One of you can stay, and one of you can go look.
I'll stay at the door since this is Karma's quest.
Okay, I guess
Karma's quest.
Carver's quest.
And then Karma can go get the others.
I'm gonna go look for Talarock.
Okay, so you look around. You very quickly find Talarock reading a scroll. You interrupt them in the middle of reading one of them, and you explain the situation and drag Talarock over to the door.
Yay, a friend.
You know, to drag him. I'll come willingly. Don't
Let's go.
I get it. Your legs are longer than mine, but I'm not that slow.
All right. You make it over to the door, and you now have some of the. You're still just missing fire, but Aya's not allowed in because busy dealing with stuff outside. And you notice though that the fox spirits that are helping out, they're sort of staring at you and then walking inside, and then they're coming back out, and then.
How are they doing that?
They have their own little door. It's too big for a human to fit through. It's too small for a human to fit through.
But consider.
That is true. There is an ice rat.
Hanu! Can we send a Hanu in? Hear me out. I have a question.
Okay.
Is the hole big enough for a book to fit through?
Yes.
Can I? Okay. I'm gonna talk to Talarock.
How big is this book?
I don't know.
Um, you know
Hold
what?
on.
Okay.
Let me go over the rules real quick. We're not allowed to take anything out of the library.
Correct.
Is there anything else I'm forgetting other than you have to present knowledge, which we've already done?
Right at the moment, that's all he said.
Okay.
No taking anything out of the library, and you have to present a knowledge to be able to look within the library.
Okay, but we've covered that.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't have the right book, right?
Not yet.
No,
Okay.
we're looking for the book.
I
Can you
have an idea.
Okay.
Morgan, you go first because it's probably a better idea,
I
or
was
at
gonna
least a less crazy idea.
I was gonna say, does it have to be any book, or like does it have to be a specific book that can fit in there?
What is the book that we're trying to get?
It has to be that specific book. Oh, the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just big enough for any for any size book to get in. And that.
Then let's go get a book.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume. Oh wait, the tubes fit books?
No, not the tubes. There's like a little
Okay.
hole that the spirits are going through, like a little
Okay.
door. Little
Well,
fox.
I'm
if we
gonna-
trap the
Work off the assumption that Ahanu cannot carry the book to us.
Yeah, it's a book.
wait,
Yeah,
Wait.
he's just a little guy.
but if we put the book in the hole, then we trap the fox creatures.
Hear me out. Are there any like doors to the outside nearby? Like windows?
Not to the. This is you're like deep inside the middle of the library. There's no doors nearby or windows.
Are there any torches or lanterns?
Yes, there are. There's a lantern nearby. It's like hanging up near you so you can see.
Can we reach it?
Yeah.
I would like to take the lantern.
Okay. You grab the lantern.
I would like to shove lantern in tube for fire.
Okay, you do, and the lantern breaks. The fire travels through the tube as it gets sucked in, and you see it sort of like lights up the fire emblem.
My convoluted plan was have Ahanu take like a rolled up piece of paper or like a stick or something, go outside to Aya, have Aya light it on fire, have Ahanu bring it back. But this is so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna waterbend into the water slot.
All right, the water slot takes up the water, starts to fill out with water and glows as well.
Guess I airbend.
Air, same deal.
That earthbend.
Same deal. It's glowing, but nothing's happening. Like all of it's glown up, but nothing has happened yet.
Hanu
Hmm.
pushed the door.
It does not budge.
Can Hanu pull the door?
No, but in my original description, I said there was a lever nearby.
Pull the
Can
lever.
Hanu pull the lever?
Oh, the lever, Hadu.
Pull the lever.
Oh, the lever. You pull the lever, and the door starts to slowly creak open, and you see a room that's kind of dark. It's got statues surrounding it, kind of in a spiral, and there are books on the covering the ends of it.
So we're looking called the Tome of the Avatar.
Yeah.
Is there any sort of organizational system that I can like follow?
Yes, but unfortunately, it's like by avatar. So like you grab one and it says Yang Chen. The newest looking one says Yang Chen. You put it back. Or no, that would be Karuk. Karuk, put it back. The one next to it's Yang Chen. Put it back, and it goes on like that in order of the avatars on this shelf, on these
Weird.
shelves. But looking around, you do notice that there's a random pedestal and like in the middle of the room on like another level. There's like a pedestal with a book open on it.
Go to the pedestal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go over there and you find a book. It doesn't seem addressed to any specific avatar, but it does in fact have it's sort of blank, but it's like half blank, half not. You notice that there's some writing in it, but it looks incomplete.
Can we touch the book?
Yeah, that's how you know that it's an incomplete book.
Okay.
You kind of pick it up and you look through it. It says Tome of Avatars on the cover when you look up.
Okay.
How old does the book look?
Very, very new.
I would like to grab the Kuruk book
Okay.
and place it open on the pedestal.
The moment you do, one of the fox spirits that's in there kind of hisses at you.
I
And
would
so
like to
Archie's
return the Kuruk book to the shelf.
All right, it just kind of stops, looks at you, licks its paws, and then just kind of keeps walking. Moves
Can
on.
I reach out to pet it?
No.
No. I want to pet him.
If you look inside the book and start to read it, you realize that it mentions Avatar Kyoshi and kind of details her journey up till it stops, which seems to be in present day.
Karma?
Yeah.
You're a mysterious benefactor. Did he say what he wanted with this book?
No.
Hmm. Hmm.
Did the benefactor say that? Oh, never mind.
So all this benefactor said is go to the library, find this specific book, bring it to me in Ba Sing Se. Is
Yeah.
that correct?
Yeah.
Did not say anything about any sort of reward. Did not
No.
say anything about why they wanted the book.
No.
Did not say where in Ba Sing Se to meet.
No.
Did they give you any sort of vibe at all?
They were nice. They paid for the drinks.
Uh,
I was trying to be nice. It seemed easy. I didn't know what book he wanted until we got here.
What if is there any paper around? Like scrolls or anything like that?
I mean, yeah, but they're all written in.
Damn it.
and how many foxholes are there in this room?
One.
Can we stuff the fox? Is there any other fox spirit in here at the moment? Besides the one that just hissed and left?
No, they've all mysteriously left the room and haven't come back.
Okay, can we take a book and shove it in a hole to block out fox spirits?
I mean, you can try.
It's an idea, okay?
So you take one of the books at random and put it at like the entrance of the hole and kind of like push it in. It doesn't make like a great block, but it does mean that the fox spirits to get in will have to push the book forward.
Can one of us sit in front of the opening?
For what?
Block it even more?
Sure, I guess.
Sit in front of the opening.
Hey, Tyler just sits in front of the opening for whatever reason. All right. What
Gives me the chance to pet a fox.
So what's going on?
Panicking.
I'm going to take a book. I'm gonna find a random book. I'm gonna take it off the shelf I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna quickly do like one of those like Indiana Jones switch things of
Da-na-na. Okay. You do so since there's no foxes around. None of them really matter, care, or anything. And
Okay.
you're now holding the book that says Tome of Avatars.
Can I take book and shove it in my shirt?
Sure.
Perfect.
You'll know. Also, you'll note that the other books that you had, like the Karuk one and Yang Chen and someone, they also say on the cover like Tome of an Avatar name.
Is there anything around me to scribble out whoever name is on the front of this book?
No.
Damn it!
Wait, what name is on the front of this book?
Yeah.
I wanna,
Kyoshi, I assume.
hmm?
Kyoshi, I assume.
On which book?
No, on the one. on
The one that you
I-
shoved?
Skull?
The one that I switched, yeah.
The one that you switched on there? You took Karuk's.
Okay.
Can I? Does it specify in the letter at all?
Re-looking over the letter, it just says the Tome of Avatars.
Which implies
The one that you currently have that says Tome of Avatars.
whatever. We'll take that book.
Okay.
Unblock the door and put the book back so as not to upset the fox spirits.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. You exit and I'm gonna say a roll for. Yeah, you're gonna just have to roll.
Is there no +1 or anything?
It's sort of are you? Yeah, with +1. It would have been +2, but you are stealing something, so.
Correct.
7.
Okay.
I got a 9 +1, which is 10.
Okay.
I got a 7 + 1.
All right.
8.
Avani is able to get out real easy, real simple. No one notices. However, Karma and Talarok, it's a little bit trickier as for whatever reason you seem to like
I
round the
got a
corner.
higher score than Ivani.
Did you?
I got an 11.
Oh, I thought you said 7. Okay, no, you're also get out easy. Karma, however, it seemed you every time you like turned a corner, there was like a fox spirit there, or like you saw like the tail of Wan Shi Tong, and so in your panic, you either you can either leave something behind or you can mark 2 fatigue. Your choice.
Take the fatigue.
Yeah,
take the
I'll
fatigue,
just
my
take the fatigue.
Okay, you take the fatigue, but you get out. You're fine.
Leave one of your currency. No.
What is currency?
No, not my currency.
All right, so you've made it out of the library unscathed. You hear sort of like an angry sort of yell once Wan Xitong realizes what's happened, and you take off in the direction. Now that you don't have a map, but you take off in the direction of what you think is Bossing Say, which is you take off in the direction of Bossing Say, and on the road. Does anyone want to unpack what just happened?
Karma's just silently crying in the back.
Can I roll to guide and comfort?
I was gonna say I was gonna do the same.
Sure. Roll with harmony.
Oh no! Oh no!
What you got, Oz?
I sure got a number!
What's the number?
It's not a good number, and I don't have anything to add.
You know what? You're gonna have to say it first and then tell me what number you got. What were you going to say to guide and comfort?
I'm ready.
I didn't have anything planned. I was gonna base it on the roll.
What would you have said if it was a good roll? Like, what was your
If
roll?
it was a good roll, I would have said knowledge is supposed to be freely shared and freely given. Hoarding of knowledge is not knowledge at all.
Okay, what did you?
But I rolled a 3.
Okay, you absolutely thought you said this out loud, but you very much whispered it to yourself.
I feel out loud. I just like Talarak. What are you saying? Books.
Books. You know. All right.
Ready.
Avani, what do you say?
Hold on, I haven't rolled yet because I was waiting to see what happened with Oz.
Well, books.
Bad things happen with Oz.
So roll with Harmony.
Yep.
I got an 11 plus 1, so I got 12.
Nice.
All right. Well, yeah. Whatever you say absolutely works. Go.
It's okay. We have book now. It's all good. Pat, pat, pat. Not on back, on head.
All right.
Talarak whisper something insightful and
Sure. That works. They're fine.
Okay, cool. We have a book.
You in the very, very far off distance, you can hear like a little yapping as one of the fox spirits has been chosen to or assigned to follow you to get the book back.
Right.
It's very off in the
want to
distance.
adopt it.
It's very far off in the distance. It's kind of like that snail that
No.
you know, follows you to and you die if you touch it, but like you can outrun. It's a snail. So
Great.
he's sort of just following you around.
We should keep an eye on Fox, but we shouldn't worry about it right now.
All right. You continue to travel through the desert. You get out of the desert. You get back onto solid ground that's not sand.
Nice.
And you make it to an area that is there's a passage. It's like a very narrow valleyway, not valleyway. What is it called? Mountain range. Very narrow range. It's like a little land bridge, and it's surrounded by water. Yeah, and also there you can see there's this woman who's standing there at the gate of the bridge at the start, and she's in Fire Nation garb. She looks sort of like high upper class. She has black hair. She's not super tall, but she's shorter than Karma, but a little closer to Talarak's height, maybe an inch. Wait, Talarak is 5'9", 5'10"?
Yeah, 5'9", 5'10".
Maybe like an inch below.
How old does she look?
Early to mid 20s.
Mm.
And you said that we got to a place with no sand?
Yeah, you're just on solid ground now.
Okay.
Is the woman doing anything?
She's sort of pacing around at the like entranceway to this passage.
Can I speak to her?
Sure. Yeah, you walk up to her, and she kind of stops pacing and looks over at you, a little confused as to because she didn't expect to see you here.
didn't plan what I was gonna say.
Hello?
Hi.
You wanna
How's it going?
good. What are you doing here?
We're traveling.
Okay.
We're on our way to Bossing Say.
Does Talrock just jump in with that?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, how great. I'm actually headed to Ba Sing Se as well.
Oh, really?
Here instead of making your way to Bossing Say.
Well, I'm waiting for a friend.
Aw.
Who's your friends?
And she gets kind of she gets sort of guarded, backs up a little. She sort of like takes the group in and contemplates like making like calculations in her head. Someone who's very important. That's all I'm going to say.
Why is he important?
Well, she's very important because
Oh,
of
sorry.
many reasons.
Pride Month, Kiera.
Sorry. Well, she sounds lovely. Yeah.
How long? Where is your friend now?
Oh, she's not too far behind me. She was just wrapping things up, some business up.
Ooh, business with whom?
Some Dao Fei.
Oh.
Wait, what's that again?
Those are organized criminals.
Oh, thank you. Wild.
Huh. And what's the business she had with the Dao Fei? That's an interesting interaction for someone who's important.
Yeah, well, I told her to leave it alone, but she just wanted to do what she wanted, so I insisted to stay with her, but she said that I should go on ahead and make sure that the path was clear.
How long ago did you expect her? Are you sure she's okay?
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure she's fine. She can handle herself just well. It's only been a few minutes.
Still, it's the Dao Fei.
Yes, but we've dealt with them before.
So you and this friend. Do you know the way to Bossing Say pretty well?
Oh yes, we've been there before. A few times actually.
That's really cool. We've recently found ourselves without a map.
Oh well, you just have to.
So
Well, the fastest path is just straight through this passage. It's called the Serpent's Pass. Don't worry, the serpent's not super harmful, depending on how you interact with it.
oh,
It's not that dangerous, at least not for me and the company that I usually travel around with.
what's your name again?
My name's Raji.
Talrock.
Nice to meet you.
Ahanu scampers up to my shoulder. This is Ahanu.
Oh, an ice rat. Oh, do you work for
No, I
the
don't.
Busan? Oh, no. Interesting. She looks over more, and she seems to like narrow her eyes more towards Meng Yao. Oh, are you Dao Fei as well?
No.
Sir, are you Meng Yao?
Well, no, Meng Yao isn't talking. Yeah, I know. I don't have that many options of voices, Oz.
Meg Yao is just a friend of ours. They wanted to travel with us.
Well, I can't fault you for your travel companions, I guess. Oh, here she comes now. And she looks sort of past you, and you see in the distance a very tall woman walking very like
Karma?
a nice what?
Taller
No.
than Karma?
Yeah, slightly taller than Karma.
Ooh.
Well actually, hold on. How tall?
6'3".
So if Karma is 6'3", yeah, like a good height above Karma then. And she has, as she gets closer, you can start seeing just how tall she is, and she's got a golden fan sort of headband. She has green Earth Nation armor on. She has white face paint with red eyeliner. Not eyeliner. What is that called?
Eyeshadow.
Shadow?
Sure, eyeshadow. And she has 2 golden metal fans attached to her that she just sort of like calmly walks over. Ranji, who are these people? Good
Do
enough.
I recognize who this is?
Yeah, do we recognize this?
I feel like if Ranji recognizes my dad, I mean, spoilers.
Secrets.
Fuck.
while the information of who Kiyoshi is pretty easy to come by, her actual form, like what she actually looks like and such, it's a little harder. It gets more and more like urban legendy as you go up get outside of the Earth Kingdom. So I would say you can guess, but at the same time you're not entirely sure, because there's like the rumors of like she's fought like 100-foot tall spirits and things like that, and like gone toe to toe with them, and so you're expecting maybe someone who looks either much bigger or like much more avatar-y. She looks just kind of like a performer of some sort.
Feet tall.
Yeah, she's 7 feet tall, so like, the heights she's got, but she looks sort of like a performer with the makeup.
7 foot.
But looking more closely, it's the golden fans that sort of like tip off that who she is. It's with her signature weapons.
Oh, this is your friend. What's your name? I reach up for the handshake.
She just sort of looks at you, doesn't take it. Kiyoshi. And walks over to Ranji, and they start to talk a little bit amongst themselves. So Ranji here tells me that you are heading to Ba Sing Se through the Serpent's Pass.
Correct. I
Well,
think.
we're also headed that way, and if you would like, we can accompany you. We have some business before officially going there, but once you get past the pass, it should be very much straight up forward to Ba Sing Se.
Take a pause.
We would love the companionship.
Hold on a minute.
Pause.
Take a pause. Josh, does
Now,
Avatar
just kidding. What?
does Kiyoshi know who Ming Yao is?
Yes,
Shit, that's a good question.
I'm fairly certain she does. Let me double check. They know of her from. They know the name from Ba Sing Se area, but they don't know what she looks like, nor anything else. They just know her name from being in Ba Sing Se.
I'm trying to wager whether or not it's a good idea to tell them that we have Ming Yao and just say
Hey,
that we're
Ranji already knows.
Yeah.
I mean, she knows that you have someone who seems to be Dao Fei adjacent or related to. She doesn't know that it's Ming Yao, the person.
How bad would it be if we mentioned that it is Ming Yao?
I would assume that you would all then be branded Dao Fei.
Darn it.
Kiyoshi was a very just avatar, but it was a very much criminals are criminals sort of deal.
Okay.
Granted, she was trained by criminals, but like
Do
I'm
we
gonna
have
just-
any... Oh,
Clear the air.
the purpose was to kill people. Yeah.
Do we have any...
I'm gonna just
Do we have any...
clear the air. the Earth. I'm just gonna go to Kyoshi and say, okay, I would like to be fully transparent with you. We are not Dao Fei. However, the Earth King of Omashu has tasked us with escorting Meng Yao, an ex-Dao Fei member, to Ba Sing Se. Because we are doing this as a favor to the Earth King to clear my record of attempting to make sure that the people of the Earth Kingdom had fair and equal rights.
They look at each other a little confused, and then look at you even more confused. And Ranji sort of takes a little step forward to speak. We were under the impression that Meng Yao was still in Ba Sing Se. Are you saying she was in Omashu this whole time?
Apparently,
That's where the leader of Omashu gave her to us. That sounds wrong. That's where
That's where we
the leader of
found.
Omashu tasked us with transporting her to Ba Sing Se.
Strange. We would have heard about her leaving. But still, Dao Fei aren't to be trusted. We will.
I want you to know that this is not exactly our friend. Nothing against you, Meng Yao. You've been a lovely travel companion. However, we have been tasked to take you to Ba Sing Se. That is the goal. I know it has taken us a while. We've taken some detours. We've talked a lot about salad. But this is a business thing.
They look at each other, and they look back. They sort of like step out of earshot and start to discuss amongst each together. And Avatar Kyoshi, then once they're finished talking, walks back over to you. We will help you get as far as the Serpent's Past. Once you are past it, then you have your business and we have ours. But
I respect that.
we do have one condition.
Of course.
And Kyoshi produces earth handcuffs to put Meng Yao in.
Meng Yao,
Meng Yao just sort of like rolls her eyes and accepts the earth handcuffs. If it's gonna get you across the Serpent's pass faster.
I'm about to fight Avatar Kyoshi.
We will travel to across the pass in the morning, and she and Ranji sort of leave and set up camp somewhere nearby.
Big fan of your work.
Panic. Okay. Then I suppose, I mean, we can't do much, so we have to camp for the night.
Ivani, do you think you can take the cuffs off of Meng Yao for the night and then put them back on in the morning? I feel. Look, I'm not gonna fight Kyoshi. But we've been traveling with Meng Yao for a while. I feel like if she was going to act out, she would have done it by now. And I feel like she'd just be more comfortable sleeping without earth cuffs on. I've worn those. It's not a fun time.
Do that. Let me. Can I turn to Ming Yao and just look over? And I'm gonna ask Ming Yao if it's okay if I take the earth handcuffs off, but also say that for her protection, and for ours, I'm gonna sleep next to her tonight.
She just shrugs.
Okay. I have a quick question. Is it easy to take off the Earth Kingdom handcuffs?
I mean, it's just regular earthbending. You would have to roll with relying on your skills and training.
Oh yeah, I'm also saying, are they also easy to put on? Put back on.
Sort of the same situation.
Okay. I mean, I could always try.
All right, roll with focus.
Okay. I have an 8 + 1, so that's a 9.
Okay, so you're able to take them off, but it was kind of like an obvious sound.
Oh, great. Okay.
Go
Does it
somewhere
get-
else to set up camp.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
went somewhere. Yeah, they went somewhere else. They hear it, but they just sort of assume that it's something else entirely.
Okay.
All right, and as night fades, we then shall end the session there. And when Megan hopefully is able to join us, we will have a confrontation in Serpent's Pass and get to Ba Sing Se, and then into the actual created story. So, thank you for joining us on this session of Avatar Legends: The Legacy of Heroes. Thank you again to my friends Kiera, Oz, and Morgan. Hopefully Megan can
Featuring
join us,
Vincent.
and our friend Vincent.
Woo!
Yeah.
There he is.
Hopefully Megan can join us for next session, and like, subscribe, and comment.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you want Megan back.
Yeah. Thanks to everyone.
Go catch our wonderful Game Master Josh at Gen Con.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's in August. Yeah.
Indeed.
Ta-ta.
Go to Indianapolis Gen Con. See our cool DM and no one else.
I want to flirt with Kyoshi.
Okay, so
That is her girlfriend!
that is.
Wait.
Ooh,
let
Kira
me tell you
Ranji
what
is
they
Kyoshi's
think.
partner.
That's okay.